Vicky!
Oh,
How are you?
uh, you know, I don't think I'll be making it to the edgy SIG tomorrow because the best SIG this time, this is not working for me anymore.
I
But,
understand.
you know, last week couldn't ghost people. That's rude. So, hi, how are you, my friend?
I am doing very well-ish.
Wow.
Small
Okay.
little world's burning down problem with my day job, but
Oh,
upstream's going great.
I would say excellent, but semi-excellent. Let's go with that.
I have to do something to justify what they pay me, so I don't mind working once in a while.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Hello, Glenn.
Hey everybody.
Howdy.
We shall see how. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. Before I got distracted with all that work, I was trying to look to see what the TAC was talking about today.
I believe we have an agenda item today. The working groupy taxonomy thing.
Ooh, cool. We'll get started in just a few minutes. Yeah. Let's look at that.
Let me think. Is this the right SIG? Because this is the boom disk SIG, and I think we're now in the
SIRT.
Yeah, if you look at the end, it says SIRT.
So I joined one that I normally don't join, or
Well, you are welcome to stay and participate and listen, or you're welcome to scoot away. No judgment.
I'll judge.
Okay. Please do the judging for me. And then I fixed some certificates on SKF because I saw they were expired.
Well, that sounds more important.
Yeah,
That's
so
definitely more important.
let me fix that. All right, have a good one, guys.
Cheers, Glenn. We'll see
Hi,
you
Glenn.
soon.
Yeah, see you in the other one. Yeah, bye.
So they all kind of blend together for other people too.
Oh.
We'll give it one more minute. Hello, Francis. And we will get started in just a minute.
It's a very nice looking coffee you have there in your very cute little cup. Yes,
Tiny
it's
epic
lovely.
cup.
Do you have a little carafe full of espresso next to you?
Oh, no, that's a thermos full of water.
Oh, okay. Good.
I just have a regular old vacuum mug.
There you go.
You always do, though.
I do.
It's
I
part
have
of
to
the
get
brand.
my like 50 ounces of coffee in a day.
It counts as water, doesn't it?
It's mostly water.
There you go. Doctor's happy.
Oh, and then I'll drink about another almost 50 ounces of water too.
Yeah, and don't forget the wine at night.
Well, all right. Today is the October 4th edition of the Open Source Security Incident Response Team, SIG. If anyone has any opens, type them in. I'd like to do just a brief update on kind of where the 3 sub-teams are. And we can have general conversation after that. So Randall, do you want to share what sub team 1 is up to? Any milestones or progress? Plan done yet?
I'm still getting outside. So could I have like 5 minutes?
Yes. I would
Thank
move
you.
to Art, but Art's not here. So then I will move on to stream 3. Francis, how is your execution piece of the plan working out?
So it's working out interestingly well, I think. So we had we had a fairly good first meeting. Took a handful of notes. We pretty much all have action items, and hopefully we'll get some of the non-blocking work started. We have taken meeting notes, which are in GitHub, straight up in there, as basically, we didn't use discussions, but we use issues, I think. Sorry, it's been over a week and like a year in my head. But yes, also long night. But yes, it's been good. It's been going well. If you folks are interested in joining, there's still quite a bit of room for at least 2 or 3 people. Yeah.
Indeed.
I don't need 10 though, because we will just not have enough work. So.
And one thing that I really appreciate how Francis is massaging his piece of the plan is he is weaving in dependencies. So if he is waiting on different parts of the plan or anything externally, he's documenting that as part of his section of the plan, which I thought was pretty cool.
So yeah, I just pasted the new plan, the new 3.0 execution plan in the meeting notes, sorry, in the chat room here. Basically, this is one of the things that we did during the meeting is we reviewed the goals and to something more refined. There still needs to be like a per goal tasks, but essentially we have a lot of dependencies here on section 2. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. All right. Thank you. Any questions for Francis?
No, but I do appreciate how very clear you made it on the points where you're waiting on other people. Emoji for the win, because that really does stand out very well and is quite effective.
Agreed.
Emojis should be used very sparingly. This is my old man hat talking.
Should talk to Dario from Cisco. They had the very first vulnerability named by an emoji.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't.
It's a fun story. Dario's a character.
No, yeah, please do, and then make sure that we're in the room when it happens, so we can all enjoy.
If you're part of First, it might be, they might have recorded it. It might be part of their TC archives. But yeah, Dario's a character if you ever get a chance to talk to him. Now, hopefully I've stalled long enough that Randall's ready for talk about section 1.
I am. So yeah, sorry. I literally was up at like till like 4, and then I'm on 2 hours of sleep. So it's actually somewhat normal for me. So, but anyway, but yeah, so I did update our section 1 notes on GitHub last night during everything I had going on. I added deliverables in our like a little deliverable section. I tried organizing what exactly we're doing. So therefore, I know that I think section 2 is also waiting for section 1. So that's why I was trying to define like what we need to actually be creating and having available for people. So that is all on GitHub. And yeah, that's we didn't really have a meeting yesterday because I was the only one in the meeting. So I used that time to kind of organize what we had, and I had already started to do some interviews with certain people like Mike McQuaid from Homebrew, and I have a meeting hopefully later on this week with the Gentoo security team. So that's my update.
All right. Very good. Any questions for Randall? speaking of section 2, my friend Art, do you have an update on how progress that group has made?
Thought I might be next. Hi everyone. Hi Krobe. So on one hand, no, but it's not quite it's a qualified no. Our meeting was yesterday. It was me, Krobe, and Randall. Art's personal problem matter of a thing that's been bugging me is sort of where we sort of making decisions and picking stuff and writing a plan versus, planning to write the plan. I had the talk yesterday was helpful to me to kind of get over that hump, I think. Thank you. Yep, I see the Francis, I see the dependencies on 2 in your markdown there.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is not personal. It's
No,
just-
not taking it that way at all. But a couple of our section 2, whatever, clause 2 meetings, we talked a lot about some of these things. So we knew there was overlap already, but I think I'm now more aware there's overlap or dependency. So it's 3, I'm just real quickly, 3 has tech stack, deployment, maintenance, recruitment. Anyway, we'll get it worked out, but just observing. Thank you for your work. That helps me might help us figure out what's going on in 2. I have a second here. We've been working on a Google Doc or 2 or 3. I have had the open task for a while to put that in the markdown, which is, you probably all have the link, but I'll paste it here anyway. And this hasn't been changed in a while. That's due for an update from our other works. I'm not sure there's a whole lot more to say here. Again, some of our small discussions were more about, in my opinion, at least, sort of what are all the possibilities. And I think our task is a little more straightforward than that. It is no, pick some. Maybe they'll need to change. Maybe we have to discuss. Maybe we have to draw the lines between 1 and 2 and 3. But pick something, propose it, and sort of go from there. So I'm expecting to update our official markdown file this week. 2 and 4 are getting, sorry, 2.2 and 2.4 are getting swapped. And I think rewriting, kind of rewriting this based on our messy Google Docs notes will be helpful to get it in a cleaner doc. And I'm going to throw away the old Google Doc notes because they're a mess. I think that's it, but I'll ask, Krobe and Randall, you were there. We all talked yesterday. Was there anything else from 2 that you'd care to add or was important sounding to you, either of you?
I think that's a good summary, Art. And perhaps since we don't have a lot of other items to discuss today, maybe we hash out with this group kind of what our proposed path forward is going to be. We mentioned in Art's meeting that I had sent a note out to the group asking for feedback on how we want to, what we'd like to focus on. Do we hire a bunch of people or do we just train? So maybe we can kind of hash out how we want this to look like. And then that might clarify some things for sections 1 and 2 to help shape their efforts. Art.
I have fine with me. I have a 9:30 I have to go to today though. So
No worries.
Anything you want me to definitely comment on?
Well, and then I have a matter I want to discuss with you all privately. So we can do either talk about the direction of the plan or we can have this private conversation. Your choice.
Do we need to stop the recording?
Yeah. Unless we're going to talk about the direction. If we're going to talk about the direction, let's do that. Yeah. Art.
Mild vote for the stop recording item, please.
Okay.
But up to anyone else. Yeah. All right.
All right. Yeah. Shut it down. Thank you.